up, Internet? Today we're going to talk about the Openroad 13,000 pound winch and Openroad 4x4wd company. Now, when Openroad signed on to be a sponsor to the channel, a lot of people started to say that they're cheap China crap, they won't last, they don't do the weight, the minute they touch water they stop working. But you see, that's just something that you pretty much say with every product. There's no product out there that I haven't heard how bad it is, how much of horror stories they supposedly had. However, there's a bunch of proof out there that says otherwise. But like I said, the internet, everybody's a right to their opinion. Everybody can say whatever they want. But as far as longevity, you can look at channels like Ozark Overland. He's been using one for years now, and I've never heard of a problem that he's had. But the one thing that I did keep hearing is the water. Well, that's actually a really good point. A lot of people kind of brush off the fact that a winch does need to be able to sustain being underwater. And the reason is simple. When you get stuck to the point where you can't get out, you're pretty much stuck in probably the worst places that you can think of, unless it's sand, of course. But most likely, you're going to be in mud, and usually mud has a lot of water in it. So I couldn't find any videos that actually showed how this is. But as I'm sure you can tell by the counter and the video in the corner, pretty much this entire time that we have been talking, plus the setup, I have had the 13,000 pound winch underwater. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to push this button, see if it works. So we'll walk over here, grab it, and kill the camera. It'll be all right. I would say that proves the point. Now that leads me to Openroad as a company. I've dealt with a lot of companies through the years, and to say desirable has been an understatement for some of these companies out there. You'll email them, you'll try to talk to them because viewers like you have a question, they won't answer. Openroad is different. They always get back to you. Might take them a few days or whatever, but they always get back to you. And I have heard through multiple of you that the service that they have gotten and the replies have been great. Now, I have done multiple outdoor events this year. I've been asked to come to a lot of them with the van. And I have always had this sitting on the table so that people can get a close-up look at the build quality. Almost everybody who's ever looked at it has been very impressed. And I also want to thank those that came up, talked to me, or some of you that traveled a long way. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. And I appreciate companies that take a lot of pride in what they do. Now, the questions that I received a lot, other than for the winch, was, how are their awnings? How are their recovery gear? And the answer is, I don't know. When we were talking about their awnings and some of their recovery gear, well, I need a right side awning. They only had left at the time, so I don't know how good their awnings are. I don't know how good their recovery gear is, but I do plan on testing both of them. When that'll be, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure if it's anything like the quality of this is, they're gonna be pretty damn good, and I will sure let you know. Now, there'll be a link in the description for this exact product, and of course, if you go down to the sponsor list, there'll be a link to their general site. And that leads me to the point of saying, we do not take affiliates. It doesn't matter what link you get in our description, we do not take affiliates. We do not make a dime off of you buying any product. We feel that the product should be sold between the customer and the company. That's how we feel. I think that helps you out in the long run because a company is more apt to do sales if we all would stop taking affiliates. But I don't scoff at anybody that does take affiliates. That's up to them. And that also brings me to the point of buy it, don't buy it. Doesn't matter to us. And you have a good one.
I'm your huckleberry.